Did you know that a single bee produces about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in its lifetime? That might not sound like much, but multiply it by the thousands of bees in a hive, and you've got yourself a sticky situation. In a good way, of course. These tiny workers are responsible for pollinating a significant portion of the food we eat, making them essential to our ecosystem and our dinner plates. Imagine a world without apples, almonds, or coffee. That's what life would be like without our buzzing buddies. From the sweet nectar of fruits to the vibrant colors of our gardens, bees play a crucial role in maintaining the natural beauty and bounty we often take for granted.
Bees might not have smartphones, though a bee with a tiny phone would be adorable, but they've got their own sophisticated communication system. When a scout bee finds a great source of nectar, she returns to the hive and performs a waggle dance. This dance, a series of figure eights and waggles, communicates the direction and distance of the food source to the other bees. It's like a miniature GPS system, but instead of a boring voice, you get an enthusiastic dance routine. But that's not all. Bees also use flower signals to communicate. Flowers have evolved alongside bees, developing colors, patterns, and scents that attract pollinators. Think of it as a billboard designed specifically for bees, advertising the best nectar hotspots.
Honey production is a fascinating process that involves teamwork, chemistry, and a whole lot of nectar. Worker bees collect nectar from flowers using their long tongues and store it in their special honey stomachs. No, it's not the same as their regular stomach. Bees have two. Back at the hive, the nectar is passed from bee to bee, a process that breaks down complex sugars into simpler ones. This partially digested nectar is then deposited into the honeycomb cells, where bees fan it with their wings to evaporate excess moisture. The result? Thick, golden honey, a natural sweetener packed with nutrients and antioxidants. It's the perfect reward for a hard day's work, both for the bees and for us lucky enough to enjoy it.
Busy bees, blooming world pollination powerhouse. Bees might be small, but their impact on the environment is anything but. As they flit from flower to flower, they inadvertently carry pollen grains on their furry bodies, facilitating pollination and enabling plants to reproduce. This process is essential for a vast majority of flowering plants, including many fruits, vegetables, and nuts that make up a significant portion of our diet. Without bees, our supermarkets would be a lot emptier and our plates a lot less colorful. But the impact goes beyond our dinner plates. Pollination supports healthy ecosystems, providing food and habitat for a wide range of animals. So the next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember that you're witnessing a tiny superhero at work, ensuring the health and diversity of our planet. The vanishing buzz colony collapse and its causes. In recent years, bee populations have been declining at alarming rates due to a phenomenon known as colony collapse disorder, or CCD. It's like the bees' version of a sudden, unexplained disappearance, and it's a major cause for concern. While the exact causes of CCD are complex and not fully understood, scientists believe a combination of factors is at play, including pesticide exposure, habitat loss, climate change, and diseases spread by parasites like the Varroa mite. It's a perfect storm of challenges that our buzzing buddies are struggling to overcome.
The decline of bee populations has far-reaching consequences, impacting not only honey production but also the global food supply and the delicate balance of ecosystems. It's a stark reminder that the health of our planet is intricately linked to the well-being of even the smallest creatures.
Bee Encounters of the Peaceful Kind, a guide to coexistence. Let's face it, encountering a buzzing bee in close proximity can be a bit unnerving. But before you start swatting, remember that bees are generally peaceful creatures just trying to go about their day, which, let's be honest, is usually much busier than ours. If a bee approaches you, the best course of action is to remain calm and still. Swatting at it will only agitate it and increase the chances of getting stung. Bees are attracted to sweet scents and bright colours, so avoid wearing strong perfumes or floral patterns when venturing into bee territory. And if you find a bee that seems disoriented or unable to fly, offer it a helping hand, or rather, a helping spoon, by providing a solution of sugar water. This simple act of kindness can give a tired bee the energy boost it needs to return to its hive.
Hope for the hive, securing the future of bees. The decline of bee populations is a serious issue, but it's not without hope. Scientists, beekeepers, and concerned citizens around the world are working tirelessly to understand and address the challenges facing bees. Efforts to conserve bee habitats, reduce pesticide use, and develop sustainable beekeeping practices are gaining momentum. Even small actions, such as planting bee-friendly flowers in our gardens and supporting local beekeepers, can make a difference. The future of bees, and indeed the future of our planet, depends on our collective action. By understanding the importance of bees and working together to protect them, we can ensure that the sweet sound of the buzz continues to fill our gardens and our world for generations to come.